This window here is a problem. I go to pry it open, and I am struggling to open up this window. The window will not open. I try it again, struggling, and there's a bunch of zombies just getting closer and closer to me. My room door starts to jiggle as the zombies break through. Hello, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is Winter is Here challenge. And that means winter is here. It's a constant snowstorm, more like eternal. The snow never stops, and it is extremely cold. So if I don't bundle up, I will die. And that is today's video and the challenge. Let me know if you like this video by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. Well, here I am, in probably the hardest challenge I've ever done. And it's not due to the zombies, it's due to environmental damage. It is going to be freezing cold in the next couple of hours in this game. And if I don't get clothing or bundle up in a bunch of sweaters, I will die when I step foot outside. And all the food is spoiled because I made it, a couple months as this has gone on. So all the food is spoiled in the fridge, and the only food I have to go after is perishables, any sort of cans. So that is what I do. I look for my basic weapons, food, and this time, most importantly, clothing. Looking for a jacket or something warm so I can begin my search outside of this house. As I finish up all my collecting and clothing gathering, I didn't have a weapon, and this is the final room I had to check. Hoping that there's a weapon in here. There's actually a weapon in here. There's also a flashlight. After collecting the weapon and flashlight, I was thinking, okay, I should be good to go. And I am coming with a plan on leaving. Should I go out the front door? And that's probably a good idea, but I can't remember if there was a back door. But I still checked the front door to see if there's no zombies at all. And I do see one, so I'm calculating. I think it's a good idea to see if there's a back door. So I go check if there's a back door, and as I get there, there's no back door. I'm thinking about a window, but then something bangs on the window. So I scrap that idea, and I just need to leave. I'm going to use the front door. I open up the front door and just kind of sneak. I know I'm probably going to be spotted, but I'm sneaking, and I start to see more zombies, and I start sprinting. Now I'm kind of crouch running, and there's more and more zombies. So you know what? My best idea that I have is going to the next building. As I reach the next building, I do know that I'm being chased by zombies, but I'm going to sit here for a little bit, wait for them all to get here, and as I'm looking for stuff, I'm going to fight them. I'm going to fight them one-on-one so I can search this building. I'm hoping that nothing crazy happens, and I'm hoping it's only just a couple. And it is. Seems like one just broke in, so I'm going to fight him, take him on. I do see that there's two at the window, and one just came in. This is no big deal. I can take on this many zombies and more if I really have to. So I take them out one by one, push them on the floor, and smash zombie brains in with a crowbar, like it's a Saturday afternoon. After I finish murdering all those zombies, I begin my search in this new house. I'm hoping I can find a knife or a can opener because I do have a bunch of canned goods. And if I don't find that, I'm thinking to myself, I have an idea. I'll look for rocks and sticks and make a makeshift knife just so I can have some food. Because remember, all the food that's in the fridges are spoiled. It has been 6 months in the time frame of the snowstorm, and it's just getting worse and worse. After I finish my search, I come up empty-handed, but I do notice that there's a knife on the dining room table, and I'm going to see if I can grab this knife and use this knife as a can opener, because that mod that I have, you can just use any knife as a can opener, and lo and behold, I cannot. I do not see the open can option, so that was kind of pointless. So I drop the knife and just leave, because I was planning on leaving anyways. I'm looking for another building that can maybe hold supplies that I need. A place that I will probably stay at for a little bit, or just look for a can opener. That's probably good too. I did end up finding a can opener, but I was still looking for rocks, but I couldn't find any rocks. I was thinking it's because I'm in like a town, like a city with a street, not in the forest. So that's probably why I'm not getting any rocks. So I decide to go inside this house so I can stop freezing. This house might be the best house that I stay at. This will be my little base temporarily. So I go in here, looks good. I check out all the areas that I need to come back and inspect. I'm going to turn on the oven. Maybe that'll heat up this place. I don't know. I'm hoping it does though. I'm looking at all the stuff. I'm not going to take anything yet because I will come back. And I'm thinking this is going to be my base, so I'll just leave everything in here before I go or stay. I'm going to check out my supplies, eat a good thing of food here, and scope out the rest of the rooms in this area. As I finish scoping out all the rooms, I hear some banging. And I checked all the rooms. I'm confused. Where's this banging coming from? No zombie saw me go in here, I think. So I sit on the stairs waiting, and I see the closet door shake, which is strange. I'm thinking nothing was in here before, or it didn't bother to make a sound. And there's a zombie in here. I was down here for a little bit, and it didn't shake the door. So, you know, I removed the zombie's existence from my new base. That's fine. But as I was doing that, another zombie saw me doing that from the front door. As I'm going up the stairs, I hear him and I see him. So you know what? I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna open up this door, let him in, and take his life away for interrupting me and seeing me kill the other zombie. However, I am noticing that he has a satchel. So I'm gonna kill this guy and take his satchel to see if I can actually have it as a backpack. And as I'm doing this, I remember that I have like a mod for clothing. So I grabbed this backpack and I didn't see anywhere that said equipped. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's because it's on the floor. Now that it's in my inventory, I also look for the equipped button, and there is no equipped, and I'm assuming it's just because of the style mod, the clothing mod. So I just drop it and leave it, whatever. It's no big deal. This is my base, no backpack, and I'll just leave everything here. So I end that off by going upstairs, reading a couple books, and for the first time ever, I do sleep. I sleep in Project Zomboid. That's wild to me. After my first night, I decide to finish scouring my new base for equipment before I go out looking for more equipment. And I'm grabbing a saw because I'm thinking maybe I'll be able to like make a tent or make something. Make a campfire inside a house. I don't know. I just know I needed one because I saw something about it earlier when I was doing another video and didn't work out. So I wanted to see if it would work. Anyways, now I'm running out in the forest back to my old grind, looking for sticks and rocks because I do want to make a campfire, like I said earlier. The problem, I didn't notice this until a little bit later. I was correct. Since I'm in town in like a local area, rocks are rare, and I'm just about to find that out right now. Rocks and sticks are rare, so my idea of making a campfire inside a house, not gonna happen. So I decide to venture somewhere else, and as I'm doing that, a zombie spots me. No big deal. I go to murder him, and I do, but, you know, there's more zombies. So I'm not really panicking. I'm just kind of pushing zombies, hitting them, and I just began to finish them all off. As I do that, I continue my adventure elsewhere. As I'm looking for places and things, I am being chased by like a little bit of zombies. It's no big deal. I'm not panicking. I do see this burnt down building. I was looking at this truck, maybe I can get in it, but last time I did that, I got murdered. So I decided not to do that. I noticed that there's a lot of zombies, so I begin to panic a little bit. So what I'm doing here is going inside this building, hoping the zombies see me go in this building and get stuck in the building. I crouch, sneak around a little bit, hoping that worked, and one zombie sees me. So I'm thinking, okay, that didn't work. I'm just gonna run somewhere else, find a bigger building possibly, just go in there and try it again. As I'm doing that, I know that I'm being chased by a horde of zombies, but I also see another horde of zombies off to my left. So I see a big open area off to the right there. I'm hoping that will lead me to a bigger building. And, you know, I might be right. It is. I see a sign that says something about religious things. I decide to check that area out. That area leads to a church. That church might be my salvation. It might give me the idea that I want. This big building and trailing all these zombies inside the building, locking them up, running outside of a back window or something. I went around the church hoping that the bunch of zombies followed me around and just kind of lost sight of me. I go inside the church's house. I'm not sure what this is, but it's just like a miniature house next to the church. So I'm assuming this is where, you know, people who do church things live at for a little bit. Anyways, I do hear a zombie banging on the window, and I'm searching. It breaks, so I'm kind of freaking out, like, oh, did that zombie see me come in here? No, it didn't. So I begin opening my can of food. I'm trying to open it before the next window breaks. I'm sort of freaking out because I can't tell which window it is. I still crack open my can, and I start to eat it just in case this is my last meal. After eating it and opening it, the window breaks, and I freak out a little bit. Freak out a lot of it, actually. I start looking, and it's not the window that I thought it was. So I'm like, all right, it's no big deal, so I'm probably fine, right? No, I am not fine, because I just realized I'm in a small room, and a zombie did just start banging on my door. I'm thinking, okay, this is probably going to be a lot of zombies, and I just gotta be ready. It's only one. Perfect. This is wonderful. So I'm thinking, alright, only one zombie came in then. I did accidentally press a button on my keyboard while killing that zombie. Not sure what it was. Complete mistake though. But the zombie's dead. And I'm thinking, okay, how many more zombies are there? Oh, okay, so there's just one. So the two windows that broke, it was just one zombie coming in at a time. That's no big deal. I open up the door and take care of him. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. But then I see another zombie. I close the door and just kind of get out of there. Close that door. And I'm thinking this is a back door. It is not. It is the bathroom. And I just hear a lot more banging. So I'm looking for a way to get out of here. I turn on the stove on maximum in hopes that the little building here will catch fire. Not sure how long that'll take, but I tried anyways. So I saw that door shaking and I leave. I close that door and I see this window. I'm going to go through it, but I'm going to clean the glass before I cut myself on it. After cleaning the glass, I jump through it and look for a new spot to hide out at and get rid of the zombies because I still feel like I'm being chased by a bunch of zombies. I am being chased by a decent amount of zombies, and it's actually gotten to the point where I came in this building just to drink water. I know that there's a bunch of zombies banging on my door. I drink it, and I just look around the room a little bit. But there's a zombie in here, and I honestly didn't even notice it. He did a little scratch, and I killed him in one shot. But that's not the least of my worries. I open up this window before they all get me, and I climb through. I began to close that door, but I couldn't do it because I pressed the wrong button. I checked my status. I'm not bit. Wonderful. Only scratched and bleeding a little bit. So now I'm in the thick of it. It is a snowstorm, and a bunch of zombies are out to get me. It's not looking good. I just try to put up a little bit of a fight, but I notice that it's way too many zombies. So I just try to run. I run through and almost got bit there again. It's not looking good, but I'm not panicking too much. I just begin to walk, save my stamina, and look at my status report. It's a little chilly out here. More than a little chilly. In fact, one might say it's really cold and I might die. That's not good. That's not good at all. So as I'm running away from the other zombies, I see a new building. I go inside this building to lose the trail of the other zombies, hopefully. Again, my whole plan is to go inside a building, have them chase me, and leave. And this building is really dark. It's really, really dark. So I pull out my flashlight, and it honestly didn't help that much, but it's helping, just enough. This window here is a problem. I go to pry it open, and I am struggling to open up this window. The window will not open. I try it again, struggling, and there's a bunch of zombies just getting closer and closer to me. My room door starts to jiggle as the zombies break through. I decide, you know what? Smash the window and get through. Just before I get killed, and I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and kill this zombie. I do not want this one to chase me while the others are still banging on that door. This is probably a good idea or a bad idea. It's probably a bad idea. But I kill that zombie and just run. I'm panicking. I decide to run inside this building here. No idea what it is. And I see the door. I try to go through the door and I miss it. Don't know how I missed it at all. I decide to tail him, get him on my tail and just kind of like spin him around a little bit, you know? The big ol' spin move. I decide to hit a couple zombies just to put up a little bit of a fight. Not sure if that's helpful or not. And I see the door, no zombies, perfect. I go through the door and miss it again. Almost got bit. And wow, oh wow, there's a lot of zombies I'm noticing. Putting up a fight is not helping at all. As I'm running, panicking, and bleeding, still trying to figure out how I'm going to bandage myself up, I decide running down the street is the only option. If I try to go through a forest, I'll die. Because there's too many zombies and it's cold. I do not want to be scratched in the cold at all. I'm trying to reserve my stamina by walking, but I do decide to run in a little bit. That zombie, I push him, fight him, out of frustration, and I hit him a good couple times and just keep on walking. No big deal. Again, that's probably not helping at all. And I see another horde of zombies. I'm thinking, alright, what am I going to do here? Am I going to fight him? No, I'm going to sprint past them and just run a little bit. You know, a light jog. A little bit of zombies, not looking too good, but I'm not panicking, you know? I do see this building. I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go in this building and lose these zombies. It's no big deal. No big deal at all. So I go in this building, shut the door. There's a zombie in here. Alright, it's only one. No big deal. I'll beat it up, get it onto the floor, smash his brains in. That's the end of it. I do know that a big horde of zombies are in here, but I come up with a dumb idea. I come up with an idea to take them on one at a time. I'm thinking, alright, cool. Only one. Two came in. Let me try to replicate this. And, it's too late. They bust through the door. I wanted to get them in one at a time and just fight them off, but I realized there was one too many zombies, and that's the unfortunate end of my life. And that is also the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye!